This is BMK, where we inspire others to be more knowledgeable, be more in the know, and to be more kind. This week I have the pleasure of interviewing what I like to call a well-rounded individual, entrepreneur, celebrity stylist, philanthropist. Can you introduce yourself to my viewers?
Yes, my name is Shakira Johnson. I'm a salon owner and operator here in Baltimore City, who has been in the business for over 10 years.
How old were you when you started braiding hair?
I was 12 years old. I just used to practice on mannequins, found the art for it. I liked it, and I just used to practice as a kid. And then as I grew older, of course, I started to learn the business side of things.
What inspired you to turn your passion into a business?
Well, to be honest, I didn't even know it could be a business. I literally just liked it for artwork. I felt like, getting your hair done was always a necessity. So I was like, hey, I like it. I like what you can do with hair. I would see guys in the neighborhood wear braids with designs. And I was like, man, that's dope. That's artwork. And then they start if I would braid their hair, they would in turn pay me. And I was like, well, you don't owe me anything. And he was like, no, you did a good job. And I was like, okay, I did a good enough job to be paid, cool. And as I got older with, building the clientele and learning the business side of things, I was like, okay, this is a system. And just being around people, other entrepreneurs, other salon owners, I just pretty much learned the industry, the cosmetology industry. Even though I am a braider, I still consider myself a cosmetologist. And it worked. It worked. I worked with it, and it worked with me. And, I became successful from doing that.
What makes you stand out amongst the other individuals in this industry?
I would say, for one, I not only just provide the service, but I have a passion in taking care of hair. For one, a lot of people don't provide hair care as much as they provide the service. I give back. I like to teach. Sometimes people say braiding isn't a teachable skill, and I feel that it is. And I feel that because I started at the age of 12, I'm like, imagine how many other 12-year-olds are out there in the world that want.
Okay, hold on to that. Sorry. Hold that thought. Okay. We're going to get back into that.
Cool.
I like your segue, but we're going to get back to that. Okay, so besides braiding, what other services do you provide?
Okay, like I said, I do hair care. I retail, the t-shirt I have on. The clients like to feel a part of something, so I provide t-shirts. I retail hair care products, and the teaching. I have an apprenticeship program where I teach youth in our city, ages 12 to 17, on how to braid, introduction to entrepreneurship, things like that.
Which leads me right into my next question. So besides being an entrepreneur, you're also what I like to consider a philanthropist. Can you elaborate a little more on the things that you do as far as community work?
Yes. So, one thing I pride myself on is the back to school, the free back to school events that we have. When I speak on we, I have I like to say a unified staff of braiders, almost like a movement of women in the city who are also braiders, and we come together collectively and we provide free services during back to school for juveniles and juvenile centers. We've even provided hair services and hair care products to the less fortunate kids that are part of orphanages and just homeless shelters. I mean, you name it. We've been in the community doing give backs. I like to speak at schools. I was just asked to have my apprenticeship placed into elementary schools. Cecil Elementary being the specific school that reached out. So, I mean, I just like to see everybody grow. And I think that the youth is where I like to target my business around, because again, like I said, when I started, I was just 12. And if I had the guidance and information and knowledge and the mentorship that I think I had for the youth, I probably would have been much further, way quicker at a young age. So I just like to give back. I just like to support people around, give back, donate, whatever I can do that represents me as a person and me as a brand.
And with that being said, what motivational advice would you have for someone looking to become an entrepreneur in the way that you have?
First, I'm gonna say this: entrepreneurship is not for everybody. I mean, we all get that entrepreneur spirit or that bug that jumps on us because we are intrigued by the instant gratification of what we think fast money can bring us. Entrepreneurship is really hard. It's really, I mean, it's possible, as you can see, it's possible. But, I mean, it's not like filling out an application and you go into a business and the business tells you what to expect from you for it. It's the total opposite. You have to pretty much, as an entrepreneur, figure out your game plan. I mean, every day you creating a blueprint to take yourself to the next level, which is scaling your business. You have to know how to scale. You have to know who you want your audience to be. You have to know what makes sense for you. You have to know your worth first and foremost, because if you don't know your worth, you can't charge your worth. So you have to know that first. Entrepreneurship is, I mean, it's possible. Like I said, it's hard, but it's possible. And if you're on a journey of becoming an entrepreneur, I would just say, if you passion before profit, make sure that you're doing it because you love it and not because you're just trying to gain money from it. Entrepreneurship is it's a huge avenue of different people, different creativeness, different everything. So, I mean, be passionate first. Find what you're passionate about and worry about the profit later, and you'll be successful. And never give up. Everything doesn't happen overnight. I watched a segment with Steve Harvey, and he said at 10 years old, he put on paper that he wanted to be on television, and he didn't get on television until he was about 36. So, I mean, and we look at Steve Harvey today, and he's successful. You know, if you know Steve Harvey, you know Steve Harvey. And he's only getting better. But I'm saying that to say, hey, if it's something you love and something you want to do, make sure you stick to it. Consistency is key.
Tell the viewers how to get in touch with you. Like, how can they connect with you?
Well, of course, Instagram is, I think, the #1 platform right now. So you can follow me at Thezehandz _ and it's just Thezehandz, but with Z's where the S's are. You can Google Thezehandz. You can look me up on TikTok. I just started, so give me a chance. I'm trying to get that little dance down. But I'm on different platforms. You can Google me. I'm on Booksy. 5-star ratings on Booksy. Check me out. You do have to download the app. But you can just catch me in your local neighborhood. I travel a lot. You never know where I'll be. But yeah, Thezehandz is definitely a brand. Nationwide, coming soon. Matter of fact, international. We're on up and coming.
I like that. And because of that, I feel like I have one bonus question for you.
Okay.
Seeing that you have done celebrity hairstyles for celebrities.
Okay.
Is there one celebrity, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a female, because you know men have hair now too, that you would like to have under your belt?
I'm gonna tell you a quick story real quick. So back a few years ago, I went to Los Angeles and I had a plan to visit Nipsey Hussle's marathon store, and I was actually there. I landed in LA the day before his demise, and I had all intention, even if I didn't get a chance to do his hair, I would have led with the culture of braids as a conversation. And And I was like, damn, what if he let me style his hair? So that was one person that was actually on my list, and I had a full plan to meet him. And apparently, Beyonce comes to my mind for some reason, because she always wore braids growing up, and I wasn't a fan. And I was like, I can braid Beyonce hair. But overall, I've done like Cynthia Bailey from Housewives. I've done Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens quarterback. I've had my hands in the other few, like football, up and coming, rappers in the industry. No one sticks out particularly, because I feel like, again, someone's head and hair is more of a canvas. So you put anybody in front of me and they want something that I can provide, I'm going to make it happen, sufficiently and efficiently, no matter who it is, celebrity or not. So anybody I have the pleasure in meeting, I have the pleasure in servicing.
Well, I'd like to thank you for giving us an opportunity to get inside your creative mind and bless us with your wisdom. This has been BMK, inspiring, motivating, and keeping you aware. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Have a great day.
Have a good one.